All right, everybody. I'm back. Kurt Roskoff, ambassador with the Disability Channel, showcasing abilities television, buy-in with people with disabilities and veterans, and made complete with the World of Ability Podcast Network and all of our partners of Transform You Media Network, the PAC channel. And we have Lawrence Wingate giving us that boost from Wingate Studios. And Lawrence not only is with us on this podcasting and TV side, Lawrence is also with us on the film side of things. And we are here today with Jasper Johnson, the founder of the Afro International Film Market and Festival. And we have Leon McLaughlin, founder of the Clean Water Foundation. So this is networking in action. This is the world changing right before your very eyes.
That's right.
So right now, Leon is in anticipation of a wonderful California event. Leon, come on in here and tell us all about this fundraiser you're doing. It sounds very exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be a great event. We're going to have it at 5 o'clock this evening, Pacific Standard Time at Hard Court, Beverly Hills Realty. It's going to be a water for children for the Hopi and Navajo tribe in Arizona and children around the world. We're going to have some great artists performing. We got a speaker coming in from the Polynesian Islands, from Island Earth Water. We're connected with airline ambassadors, Sedona Spotlight, and the Dr. Emoto Peace Project, Water for Children. So we got an amazing folks that's joining us on this mission to bring this water to children on the Hopi and Navajo tribe, who has been drinking water that's contaminated with arsenic in the water, uranium, because of the bad mining companies that was doing uranium out there, and that uranium got in their water along with arsenic and other contaminants. So we're doing a big fundraiser for those guys. If anybody would like to join us, they can go to www.cleanwaterfoundationwa.org to check out what we're doing. But we were getting blessed by the people in Beverly Hills at Hardcourt Beverly Hills Realty to give us this fundraiser this evening. So it's going to be fantastic. And we'll send you guys some links, photos. And that was nice for them to do that, to save these children and their families in the Hopi and Navajo reservation, where we already have 400 water units installed in schools and homes. And now with this fundraiser, we're looking at trying to get into 20,000 homes on the Hopi and Navajo reservation.
Wonderful work, wonderful work. Clean Water Foundation. So we are looking at the the specific region for water quality, but I want to segue this a little bit that again, we're joined by Jasper Johnson, founder of Afro International Film Market and Festival. And I want to start with the water quality thing, Jasper. Out in Africa, what's going on around you as a leader in your area out there on the other side of the pond, as we have fun saying, that Atlantic Ocean, you're on the other side from us. What do you hear in Africa about water quality? What's happening to make sure that everybody in Africa gets good water?
Thank you so much, Mr. Cott. My name is Jasper Johnson, founder of Afro International Film Market and Festival, and Arise Build Nigeria Development Initiative, Arise Africa Initiative, and a few other organizations I founded in the last 25 years. I'm so excited to hear about water. In this context, if you talk about the most polluted water in the world, is in Africa, because all manner of mining, all manner of oil exploration is going on here without commensurate care or without commensurate attention given to the environment. So when you talk about water, that touches my soul and my spirit, and I'm going a little bit emotional because this gentleman in Los Angeles is trying to do something that we should have done in Africa a long time ago. I want to say here and now that our people are killed in thousands every year because of polluted water. So what you are doing today in the United States with regard to water and the water bodies is something that we feel very strongly about. Unfortunately, I'm not in the US. Of course, I'm supposed to be in US by now. I'm supposed to be staying in Fontana in San Bernardino County, but I'm not there yet because of some of the local arrangements we are making for the film festival in October. But I want to really encourage you and assure you that our doors and windows are open for collaboration. Let's use our festival in October in partnering with you to talk about this a very important global phenomenon that is water. So we are really interested. I'm going to discuss with my board and see how far we can partner with you to also bring this message of hope to Africa so that our people will begin to understand the need to protect our water and to do everything within our power to also influence decisions and policies of government when it has to do with water. Thank you.
This is excellent. So Leon, you can report to everybody that you'd like to. Obviously, you got business of your fundraiser, everything that it is without us, but feel free to insert if it comes up, conversationally or whatever, that you are with a group right now that for sure is here to extend the success of today's event and fundraiser for 5 months and a couple weeks at minimum, because you're making connection into this international film market and festival. And we're doing things to tell stories out of Africa. So what Jasper is talking about and I led into is that film format is a way that we can help build this awareness. And Leon, you're kind of in the film capital of the world. You're at the doorstep of Hollywood. And Leon, where do you see in your work film? Are you seeing your journey and your
Mr. Court, let me cut in. Mr. Court, let me cut in here.
Yeah.
I have a Royal Majesty here in Niger Delta region. When you talk about the Niger Delta, I'm in Niger Delta region. That is the oil-rich Niger Delta region. We have in Niger Delta over 2 million barrels of oil removed here on daily basis. And so I have a royal majesty who is the king of kings in Niger Delta here that I'm going to speak to in the next coming days, because now that we got venue, a lot of people, I just finished a meeting with some amazing actors that came to pay me a courtesy call when they heard over the social media that we have gotten a venue in Atlanta. So I'm going to be meeting with the king, and then I'm going to tell him about doing a documentary on the water bodies in the Niger Delta region. He's going to sponsor it, but let's do that and premiere it in California and work with our brother in California to see how we can really create this awareness, and we can do this documentary in Niger Delta and let it be showcased in America with the support and partnership of his organization. That would be wonderful.
There you go. What do you think about that, Leon? That's quite an offer.
I think it's great, and I will be talking to some folks that actually did a water project with Disney for these ostriches that was dying off. It was a special ostrich, and they only had like 3 of them left, and they put some clean water in for these ostriches, and now they got about 50 to 60 ostriches where there was only 3 of them from this clean water pipeline that they did with Disney. So I'll be hooking up with them folks. I'll tell them about it. Definitely send me this link, because I will send this link out on the show that we're doing this evening for everybody to get a copy of this show with this link to talk about that. We're working also with American Airlines nonprofit called Airline Ambassadors, who's working with us. And I'm actually sitting next to the CEO of Island Earth Water from the Polynesian Islands, who creates these water trucks for clean water and Island Earth Water. Let me introduce him and have you talk to him right now, how you can join us, and he will join us to put all this together, because he'll be at the show this evening with me, and we're going to promote this with no mystery, along with the CEO of Airline Ambassadors, who's working with us in Gambia, and we can put this project on our global giving United Nations site and get the United Nations involved. So I'm going to put you on right now with Jade from Island Earth Water, and he can tell you about how he's doing the windmills, the hydroponic farming, along with the water trucks that we're creating. Here's Jade right now. It was meant to be. I'm sitting right next to him. He's one of our guest speakers at the show, Powerhouse, and we'll be working with some funding too to help you guys out. Here's Jade right here. We on the show.
Right.
Hey, aloha.
Hello, welcome to the show. You're on with
Hey, pleasure to meet you. Aloha. I'm from the Polynesian Islands. I'm a royal prince from the island of Polynesia and also from the Sultanate from Indonesia. And what I'm doing is I've got a lot of IPs that we're using. I've been working in the water industry for probably about 10, 13 years now. And we've been providing water for firefighters, for musical events, for clean, fresh drinking water. And I've got 2 artesian spring sites that I own that we're trying to get this water out to the world. And if we can change the world one drop at a time, that's what our main goal is. I spent some time not only doing that, but also creating bioplastics that we'll be able to put our bottled water in that'll actually break down with humidity, temperature, and microorganisms in the soil to kind of change the plastic industry that we much needed to do. It's a pleasure meeting y'all.
Yeah, great to have you on. So yeah, you're on with the founder, Jasper Johnson, with the Afro International Film Market and Festival. So we're talking film industry stuff, and you guys are at the doorstep of Hollywood. So
that's right.
We heard a little bit about Disney. We love to have Disney at the Film Market and Festival. If you guys can help make that Disney connection, that would be great.
Oh, we definitely can. We definitely can. Some of our IPs that we're working with, we've got wind turbines that are bird friendly, human friendly, and they're actually scalable. And so I brought 2 of these wind turbines onto the Hopi, the Navajo reservation, as well as hydroponics and aquaponics. And the bundle package that we're doing is to not only create e-commerce and trade within the tribes, but also create business for these tribes as well, and to provide this specifically so that they can not get the contaminated water. And
Wonderful.
so we got wind turbines. Wind turbines is one, aquaponics and hydroponics is another, because sustainability is everything for our people on this planet. I come from a First Nation indigenous tribe myself, and our goal is to try and change the world one drop at a time if we can. And with this funding that we got, we can help spread your word as well.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that is fantastic. So you guys definitely, through Leon McLaughlin, you have a platform here. We're doing 20 some shows, and we got media partners and so forth. We're not to the caliber of Disney. We're Disney wannabes, but we're getting there. So if you want extra outlets for all your messages, you and Leon and your whole crew there with the event, would love to make this a media conglomeration. And with the film by Jasper, let's work some magic here. This sounds like
definitely can work some magic.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Aloha.
Aloha. How you doing, Jasper?
Yeah, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great.
Good. I'm in Niger Delta, Nigeria, Africa. That's where I'm calling from. And the court and the crew and I, we've been trying to have some profound conversation on how we can make the world a better place. And more importantly, we're trying to see how we can give a voice to the indigenous people of the world through film and storytelling. And this issue of water is very, very dear to the heart of Africans, because if you talk about where the water is more polluted, it's in the continent of Africa because of mining of diamond, mining of gold, and all manner of illegal mining and unconstitutional mining that is going on in Africa. And this water, this whole pollution is going down to the water level and polluting the water and killing the people. And nobody's doing anything about it. The government is corrupt. Nobody's doing anything about it. But where I come from, the Niger Delta, this is where the oil is in Nigeria. The oil is in Niger Delta. You can Google that. We have over 2 million barrels of oil coming out from this region every day, and nothing is being done. We have Shell we have Shell BP here, we have Chevron, we have Ajip, we have Mobil, we have all kinds of oil companies here. They use the security, the army, the police to secure themselves while the locals are suffering and dying of oil pollution. So what you guys are doing should be also be brought to Africa so that we can all work together to see how we can make the world a better place. And I have some major stakeholders in Niger Delta who can do a documentary which you guys can showcase in the Hollywood. We can showcase it to United Nations. We can show the world what people are suffering with water, and then we can really begin to add voices and begin to come together and build some of this conversation going forward. I want to congratulate you and your partners. What you guys are doing, you're doing the work of God. God cannot come down from heaven to speak like this. You guys are going to be the people to go out there and change the world. My brother, bravo, kudos.
Hey, thank you. You know, all I can say is we are all one. Life, love, the pursuit of happiness, and clean water is the answer. And you know what time it is, my brother? Now is our time. Our time is to band together.
I agree with you. Absolutely. I agree with you. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
We can make a difference.
Yeah.
We can make a difference one drop at a time.
Good. Mr. Cott is going to have all your contacts so that we can have deep conversation on weekly, on daily basis to see. We're having an event in Atlanta in October. Let's all come together in partnership and use that forum. Let's use that platform to be able to give critical message to the government of the world, to the United Nations. Let's begin to talk, because one thing with the storytelling with film is that you create awareness and begin to let people have some very clear opinion about some issues, and that's what we're doing from all over the world. You know. Yeah.
And that's right. It's all about the education of water. And if we can make a difference every day to try and help one person at a time, and not one person is left behind, and we can make a difference. And with our bundle package that we have, we can even bring this to Nigeria. You know,
of course.
Not only do we gotta have the clean water, but we also got the way to clean the soil as well and produce food and commerce and trade.
Exactly.
And I think that could be a wonderful thing. And we've got the IPs with wind turbines. We've got the hydroponics that we can use that we can produce the food. We also have a product with Manuka honey as well that we can take your indigenous medicines and infuse that into the honey for the people to take. Another product that we're working with is called.
I am a traditional ruler. My name is His Highness Jasper Johnson. I'm a traditional ruler in my kingdom. And of course, I'm in connection with other traditional rulers. I'm a traditional African man. So I can get all the stakeholders together and we'll do something very, very beautiful in Nigeria. And I want to assure you the government at that point will begin to support this movement.
That's right. Well, it all starts with one person at a time, and I think we can change that. And it's all about the awareness, you know, and taking care of our communities, because you know what? The children are our future.
That is true, my brother. That is true. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. My hats are off to you guys for spreading the awareness.
That's right.
Well, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Marianne of Waikiki. Aloha. And I'm the author of the Acts of Kindness series featuring 200 folk Manus puppets. And my books are written for animation movies with sign language characters and soundtrack by Lucy Lynch in The Perfect Wave. So the first book is called Underwater Acts of Kindness, featuring Noah the hard of hearing whale, who is recruited by the general of the New Earth Army to tackle the Great Pacific Garbage Patch between Hawaii and California. And it was written for the Animal Planet TV show Tank Guys. The second book is Rabbit Acts of Kindness, No Bully, and features Harry the hard of hearing rabbit, Chelsea the courageous sign language chicken, and Eve the finger spelling bumblebee. So I'm currently in San Carlos, Mexico. I'm working on the climate change book with my co-writer Suzanne Sims, whose first husband was the late Colonel James Shannon of the movie Who Men Who Stare at Goats, featuring George Clooney. So we are incorporating these 50 more puppets with Clean Water Foundation, Happy Neighborhood projects to leave an awareness with the world for climate change with these characters. So I'm really excited to partner with you guys. And my vision is to bring these into animation movies because no one has done it with sign language characters. So kind of think of me as your next J.K. Rowling, Dora the Explorer, and we're going to retell like Hello Kitty with folk man as puppets. So with the pandemic unemployment assistance, I got federally trademarked with Dr. Liddy. And I have created 10 app games. So you read the chapters of the books, you go to the website, link the finger spelling alphabet, and then go play the app game. So the good news is that all classroom teachers in the United States of America can request the books from an organization called Donors Choose. Okay, so there's 30,000 schools in the USA, 3,000 deafblind schools. So again, we can partner with Clean Water Foundation, and I'm creating those characters to go on these books so that we can bring them in the school systems just as well. So thank you for letting me be here, and I'm so glad you guys connected today. Aloha.
Oh my God. Aloha.
Aloha.
Yes, I grew up in Hawaii and been back and forth from the mainland to back and forth to here. I graduated from Roosevelt High School on Oahu, actually.
Okay.
And yeah, so clean water is everything to us. Water is life. And if we can spread that transparency even through your puppets and through the deaf and the blind, that is a wonderful opportunity.
Well, we have the connections through Happy Neighborhood Projects. Lawrence Wingate Studios has the ability to bring these into animation movies. I'm working with fiber graphic designers to create the app game, and looking forward to start working on my laptop with Suzanne next week to write this cool acts of kindness book with the water.
I absolutely love it. Water is life for all of us. And let's spread that awareness around.
Absolutely. So
thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your show today.
Yeah, wonderful that this opportunity came together, and that Leon was right on it to be texting with me and tell me this is all going on right at the moment.
It is.
Wish you all the best with your big fundraiser event. So yeah, whatever we can do to expound upon and expand the success from today's event, let us know. And you guys are welcome back on with us anytime to do more live streaming and show production and get out onto our TV work and everything we're doing here. And we got Nonprofit TV is partner with us. So Emily's heading up a Facebook campaign with that. So we're here to help. You let us know.
Thank you so much.
Help. And
well, we like as the great Leon said, if we don't advertise, we can't win the prize.
There we go. I'm gonna have to steal that one from you. That is a good one. Never heard it before, but it's a good one. Wow.
Well, we got a wonderful dream team that we have together, and to connect us all through the water, like Dr. Emoto said, we are all water. We are water, all of us together.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, let's help each other build. And if we can make a difference over there in all of these countries, especially back in Nigeria, I understand the sacrifice that you guys are having to make over there, and we can make a difference.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we can provide everything from water filtration, washing stations, wind turbines that are scalable, and then also with this bioplastics, what we're going to be doing is we're actually, the plastic bottles that we're going to be using will actually deteriorate and not plug up the earth like we have been. And so it's made out of like coconut, sugar cellulose, and sea kelp, and some of the products are actually edible. So that we can stop polluting our earth, and we can bring this to Nigeria. We can bring it to the different countries by adding this blow molding that can save our planet, which is what we need to do, because there is no planet B.
That's right. That's right. We're ready. We're ready. Mr. Cott is there with us. So whatever he put together, we are ready to work with you at all levels. I assure you.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I can't wait to be a part of this.
Thank you.
It's a dream team.
Yeah, it's a dream team. You're right. We call it Atlanta 94 for Nigeria. Dream team.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It makes a difference in not only our lives, but the future of our children, to provide this clean, safe drinking water.
That's right. We agree with you absolutely. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm going to pass you back on to Leon.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks for being with us.
Okay, here's Leon.
Okay. All right, here comes
All
back.
right, all right. We're rocking and rolling. It's so great that you put us on this show, Kurt, because originally I was like, well, we're doing the fundraiser. You say, no, we can do it now. So timing is everything. We will
That's right.
definitely be talking about this show at the event. So definitely send me this link so we can send all the donors that's going to be at the show the
That's
link.
right.
And as you know, we're a nonprofit organization. So anyone that donates for the Water for Children, they get a tax write-off. And we want to get people involved, anybody to help us on all fronts, music, helping us with the water, any technology, because we're working with AI folks. And I am being connected with some Disney folks. So we will be talking about this and our project for Nigeria to be joining us along with what we're doing for the Hopi and Navajo tribe. And Hardcourt Beverly Hills Realty, for them to be so nice to give us this big fundraiser to fund everything. We're flying people in, coming in from the East Coast, the islands for this fundraiser. So we will definitely be promoting our project for these children to have clean, fresh drinking water around the world.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it, my brother. Congratulations.
Yes,
Congratulations.
working together works, and that's what we're gonna do.
That's right.
And we gotta thank Kurt for putting us together to do this.
Kurt is an African angel. We appreciate him so much.
Yes, and Mariana Waikiki, who put us together with me to join Kurt. And we're gonna definitely take those puppets she has and see if we can put it around the world with the character. She's already created a character for Clean Water Foundation with Lucy the Whale, and we're going to be telling those stories. And we're looking at creating some water drop characters. So we'll be working with her on that, and we'll be having funding to create the characters she already have along with our new lineup of characters.
Good, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, what she said.
I just wanted to highlight with that because in this next book, I am bringing animals worldwide, and there's a little mini play called The 5 Elements with 5 Elephants about earth, wind, fire, air, and metal. And Lucy has a song, Lucy Lynch Band Camp, and the first one is about Rich. He's an ostrich. So you were talking
Hey,
about.
God bless you, Gabby.
Take care, baby.
Hey, you too.
I'm not here tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm here tomorrow.
So you were talking about the ostriches and the filters. Well, we have a puppet named Rich. She's an ostrich, and she has a song, Rich and Radiant I Am. So this is all going to be coming together, and the elephants with the water. And we got the song at the end, Love is the Only Way. So it's amazing soundtrack. Again, that's Lucy Lynch and the Perfect Wave, Lucy Lynch Band Camp. She has the 4 elements. She had it in Honolulu, Hawaii, at the Waikiki Hilton, where she did a 3D movie with her crystal sound bowls. And it's amazing. I can feel strength. So now I can share that with you guys in this book written with animation movies and her soundtrack. So let's bring it around the world, you guys. I appreciate you all. Aloha.
Yeah, that's great, Mariana, because like I said, we are working with Disney on what they did with the ostriches, and now we can easily add that in, so that's perfect. But like you said, our main goal, let's go to Nigeria, let's put them part of the team to get them clean water. We'll set up this fund, global giving that we're already connected with American Airlines nonprofit called Airline Ambassadors, and it'll be part of our United Nations World Water Day event. So I'll contact the United Nations, let them know that we're adding Nigeria in with Jasper to do this deal. So make sure we got everybody's email so I can put us all out on the email and send us that link on this show so I can send it to the United Nations and all of our donors that's going to be at the show here in Beverly Hills.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you.
There you go. Big things happening today. Sue, what do you think about all this? You weren't expecting this, were you, Sue?
I was not expecting this. This is amazing. What a connection. Grateful for all that you guys are all doing. I'm excited to see where this goes.
All right. I think we're going to make that a conclusion. We can always come back on here and have sequels and follow-ups and keep this going in other ways. But for the moment, I think we're going to close on out and let you look forward to the next time we pick up on these topics. So go ahead.